Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be driving through Spanish Town and I want to have a discussion with you guys about these old buildings. Now look at this building here on the left. Has no windows, has no doors, has no roof. Yet it's just sitting down here on prime, well, I wouldn't say prime real estate, but so, what do you think should be done with these buildings? No, I don't see the sense in having a building like this. I mean, is it even safe? Because these buildings were not built with steel. Its structure is still standing. But look at this. Now, these are historic buildings because they were, Spanish Town was the capital of Jamaica once. Well, I'm asking you guys, what do you think should be done with these buildings? This is another one. At least this one has windows, but it has no roof. Now, in a modern society like where we live now, do we need these buildings for historic value? And if we do, why don't they restore them? But to have the building sitting down here like this, I just don't see the sense in it. So guys, I'm asking you guys, what do you think? Now, places like Port Royal do very well with tourism. People go out there and take tours of the fort and thing but those buildings are in a state where people can at least go in them. That building straight ahead is being used, but this one is just empty. Now, we did a video before where we're asking if these buildings should be destroyed, and a lot of people said no, don't. They're historic buildings. But I think they should be restored then. But I don't know if they have a budget to restore buildings in Jamaica because I don't see them being done. Not by the government at least. The private sector, sometimes you have like in downtown Kingston, you have companies who had offices downtown or warehouses and they restore them and use them. But these are, I would say, government or parish council buildings, and they don't seem to have any budget to fix these buildings. So it brings back up the original question now, what do we do with them? That building is used by the municipal corporation. But if you look at what's happening in Morant Bay now, you have the Morant Bay Urban Center being built, modern buildings being built. You have to seriously ask a question. Should these buildings be destroyed and a Spanish Town Urban Center built out here where the municipal corporation can have a new building, the courthouse can have a new building, the tax office can have a new building? Because what's going on with the tax administration buildings is, I mean, in Mandeville, they leased a building and then they're going to spend $1 billion to renovate the building for use. But they don't own the building. They lease the building or rent the building. And then they're going to spend $1 billion to get the building ready. And then one day they're going to end up leaving the building. So we really need to ask a question. Should urban centers be built in places like this? For instance, this building on the right. Demolish it, put up a proper building that can house the tax office on the ground floor, the municipal corporation on the second floor, and numerous government offices around it. And guys, let me know what you think. But I think leaving the buildings in these states is not the answer. Something should be done. Restore them or demolish them. But I don't think leaving them in this state is the correct answer. This building on the left doesn't have a roof. And just bear in mind that it costs a lot of money to restore these buildings, and you'll never get a modern building out of it. Whereas, compared to what's happening in Mark Bay, where all the government agencies over there are getting new modern buildings. So, guys, let me know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. Alright, guys, have a good day.